So here I am in Premiere Pro, and I'm playing my timeline, and it's very slow. In fact, I'm skipping frames. One thing I can do is go to the wrench icon and go to Show Dropped Frame Indicator. You'll notice that this adds a green light, and when I play back the timeline, the green light becomes yellow. This means that I am dropping frames during playback. Now, one thing that I can try is to go to this drop-down menu. This is called Playback Resolution, and I can reduce the playback resolution, but with this timeline, I'm still skipping or dropping frames. So what I'm going to do next is to go through the Proxy Workflow. So over here in the project panel, I am going to highlight all of my media clips. I only have 3, but you may have many more. Right-click, Proxy, Create Proxies. I'm going to choose H.264 for the format. There's also QuickTime as an option. And then I am going to choose 1280 by 720 for the resolution. There are many other options that you can choose from. I prefer to have my proxy media next to my original media. You can also choose where to put the proxy media. And now I'm going to click on OK. This will actually open up a program called Adobe Media Encoder. And inside of Adobe Media Encoder, you can see that it is starting to create the proxies. And a proxy is simply a low resolution copy of your original media. Now, this might take some time. It could take a few minutes, or it could take a few hours, depending on how much media you have. Now, the good thing is that this is all happening in the background, and you can still edit inside of Premiere Pro while this is happening. I'm going to fast forward a little bit. Once this is done, you can see the media, the proxy media on your hard drive next to the originals. So here is my original media, and now here's a new folder called Proxies. If I open up the Proxies folder, there are my proxy files, and these are simply low resolution copies. Now let's come back into Premiere Pro. Here in Premiere Pro, if I play back my timeline, nothing has changed. That's because we need to do one more step. In the Program Monitor, go to the Button Editor. And there's a button that we need to activate. It's called the Toggle Proxies button. So I'm going to drag this button down into the toolbar, click on OK. And now if I want to play my proxy media, I simply have to click on the Toggle Proxies button. It will become blue. Now that means that I am playing my proxy media, and I can play it smoothly without dropping frames. So this is great. If I want to switch back to my original media, I click on the Toggle Proxies button again. It will become deselected, and now I'm playing back my original media. You might not always notice a difference in the quality of the video here in the Program Monitor. You will know that you're playing your proxies when you click on this button and it becomes blue. That means you're playing your proxy media. Now you can also do the same thing in your source monitor. You can click on the button editor, you can add the Toggle Proxies button, and then you can easily toggle to a proxy by clicking on the Toggle Proxy button. If you play here in the source monitor, it should be smooth. And then if you want to play your original media, you click on this button again. So that's all there is to it. One final thing is that when you export your timeline, it will always export from your high resolution media. You don't have to worry about exporting or losing quality when you export. Just to summarize the proxy workflow, select your media inside of the project panel, right click, go to Proxy, Create Proxies. Once that process is done, make sure you activate the Toggle Proxies button by clicking on the button editor, and this is a Toggle Proxies button. Drag it down. Then click on the Toggle Proxies button to play your proxies. It will become blue. Click on it again to play your original media. And hopefully this video was helpful to you. If you want more information, you can go to my website. And of course, feel free to subscribe to my channel. Thank you.